I'm Gus Molnar, and we're here on the SBC show. I'm here with my co-host Clayson Richards and Dylan Smith, and today our topic is going to be about who our dark horse NBA MVPs are. Clayson, you want to start us off?
My dark horse NBA MVP, me personally, is going to be Victor Wembanyama. I know that's, may not seem as a shock to everybody, but coming off his rookie year, going into his second year, I think it would be, a pretty nice shock to everybody. Maybe not the Spurs fans, but, going into his second year, he's on not as good Spurs team. So that's the only reason why I think he wouldn't win. It's just the team in general. I think Victor Wembanyama could win it next year.
Okay, that's cool. Going for a second-year player. Dylan, what do you think about these?
I have a bold one, and I got Coby White from the Chicago Bulls. He played tremendous last year. He should, in my opinion, he should have won Most Improved Player, but Maxey looked really good last year. But Coby White was main key for the Bulls last year. DeMar DeRozan, of course, was their guy, but I think Coby White is really, really good, and he's starting to find it right now. And if he continues to play as he did mid-season last year, he could win MVP.
Okay, those are two great candidates. You can call us in at 844-323-1292. And, let's wait for a caller. Oh, we have a caller here. Hello, caller. You're on the air. We're going to be talking about Dark Horse NBA MVPs. Who do you think?
Honestly, after listening to y'all's two takes on Coby White and Victor Wembanyama, I do like that. They're both good. But if I were to say I had a dark horse, maybe I could possibly even throw out somebody like Jamal Murray, possibly maybe out there. I mean, he has the mentality of a point guard to score on every aspect of the game. I mean, we've seen him in the playoffs the past couple of years that he's been in. I mean, he's already won an MVP, or I'm sorry, not an MVP, an NBA championship. So, yeah, I think he's a good contender for me to be a dark horse MVP potentially in the future.
Okay, thank you, caller. It's a great take. Jamal Murray, as the caller said, is a great player. Do y'all think y'all like that?
I mean, when you're not even the best player on your team, it's very hard to win an MVP in the first place. I mean, maybe he could take that role to, step up and be one of the, maybe the best player on his team. But when you have an MVP already, as in Nikola Jokic, 3-time MVP, I don't think that you really, have a good chance to win the MVP when you're not the best player on your team.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I bounce off of that. I personally really love Jamal Murray. He's a great player. But with the Jokic deal, yeah, I feel like they're a good duo, but I feel like the main person is Jokic, and that's who they usually focus on for an MVP candidate anyway, just because he's just off of another one.
And
Gotcha.
I believe that he will be looked at as a second type guy, like a Robin to a Batman. I'll never believe that.
Well, keep it on the topic of dark horses. We're going to be talking about the dark horses of the Super Bowl next year for the NFL. What do you think, Clayson?
Give me the LA Rams. I think, obviously they've had to experience that they've won it before, obviously, a couple years ago. And Matt Stafford, has proved that he can win multiple playoff games, along with, Puka Nacua, who's rising to the occasion after his rookie year. And I think he could, be offensive player of the year candidate. As well as, we're not going to forget about Cooper Kupp either, because Cooper Kupp, could return to that status, of course, with injuries as a problem, but he could return to that peak that he did a couple of years ago as well. As defense as well, with the new rookies that they brought in last year, Kobe Turner and Byron Young on the defensive side of the ball, I think they could, go pretty far in the playoffs, in my opinion.
Yeah, Puka is a great candidate for offensive rookie. Rams are good. You got any?
So it's another bold one for me, but I like Tampa. They have a good defense. The experience is still there. Baker's gone to the playoffs a couple of times, and he's performed pretty solid. So I really like Baker, and I think with his receiving core, still a veteran receiving core that have played really well, especially Mike Evans, always getting over 1,000, and he's got experience. And I really like the defense as well. They're young, but they're experienced, and they've played really well. So I think the Bucs look good.
It's a great dark horse. And go follow MLW on all socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of it. I follow them myself, and they're great people. So go follow them, and we'll see y'all next time.